Alright guys, it's Stephen here on BlueMoonRisingTV and we are outside the CFA, the Football Academy. It's 1-1 tonight, the first leg of the FA Youth Cup final, City 1 Chelsea, when I'm joined by Rory from the Chelsea Fans channel. If you're a Chelsea fan, what are you doing on the channel in the first place? But check out if you're a City fan as well. Rory, you come all the way down from London for this. What did you make of the game?
I think it was great. I think it was a great advert for youth football. I think both teams played brilliantly. I'm happy with the result. Overall, I think it's probably fair. I think we probably had the better of the first half. I think you were fantastic at the end, and by the end we were actually holding on a bit. Fair result. Very exciting second leg.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some good players at this level. Obviously, the results and the successes and all the trophies speak volumes. But I mean, who is it in this team that you rate at the moment?
We've often had such a great youth product, and it's got to the stage now, sadly, where as a Chelsea fan, you try not to build your hopes up too much because you don't think it will pay off. You want to see this, you want to see it through, and it doesn't seem to happen. But I think it's going to be very difficult for Chelsea and the powers that be at Chelsea to ignore the brilliance of somebody like Jay Silva. I think that he really looked fantastic today, and I just hope that very soon, really soon, like within the next 6 to 12 months, that we see him in the first team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. He's got everything you need for a fullback. He's fast, strong, gets forward really well, and he gave our defenders a tough time all night. And I mean, obviously, there's another like Clark Salter, who John Terry's spoken quite highly of. He's got a big future in the game too, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Clark Salter got a game. He got some first team action away at Villa, and he did very well. But yeah, John Terry seems to hold him in high esteem, and he seems to actually think that he can pass his baton on. The man to represent Chelsea. You need players. I'm sure that you understand this at City, but I think you've been slightly more fortunate for this than we have. You need players at the club who understand the fibre and the DNA of the club and to come through. And Clark Salter is that. And it would be wonderful to have him knocking around the first team. These players in our first team, I don't think they understand what it means to beat Tottenham at home or Tottenham away. And you need players like Clark Salter to impart that wisdom into the dressing room.
I mean, do you think this is something Conte's going to try and bring into it? Has he got I can't say myself, but has he got a reputation of involving youth where he can? Is he going to stick with what he knows?
I think it's very difficult at Chelsea because I think that you're brought in with a remit for immediate success. Yeah. And when you're brought in with when your remit is immediate success, you don't necessarily have a chance to bleed through the youth. I'd like to think that some of the youth that have come through have shown enough character and enough great footballing prowess to open that door. Players like Kennedy, players like Loftus-Cheek, players like Bertrand Traore have played this season and done enough, and I think that they should be given an opportunity. But whether they will or not is another story. Do you get that? Is it the same issue? I'm very interested to know. Do you, for example, tonight Diaz is fantastic. I've had enough conversation with you when we went to Germany together for the England game, and you've been raving about this guy for such a long time. Will you have the opportunity to see him in a City shirt first team, do you think?
It's just frustrating because I'm watching our team. We're currently top of the league. We're in the FA Youth Cup final, and yet no lads have been brought through in a long time. It's frustrating seeing our players play the likes of Rashford and dominate them. I've watched Tosin Adarabioyo, our captain tonight at youth level, have Rashford in his pocket. Yeah, Rashford's a very good player, but he hasn't done anything more than most of these Chelsea lads or City lads have done at youth level. Yeah. The difference is he's had a chance and he's had an opportunity and he's capitalised on it. So that's the most frustrating thing about this. Is like the academies are blessed full of great players, and I think both City and Chelsea have some of the definitely statistically the best in the country. Yet we're the only ones who don't use them. So go figure.
Do you want to hear a terrible stat? I can tell you something that will depress. If you're a Chelsea fan watching this, you're really not going to enjoy this stat. Chelsea had the option to buy Dele Alli, chose to not buy him because they deemed Lewis Baker to be better. Player. Lewis Baker could well be better, but he's never been given an opportunity.
Well, that's it with youth football. You have to be given a chance to actually show what you can do. But go on, I'm going to put you on the spot as well. Stamford Bridge, second leg, 1-1. What's the score going to be?
I think we'll have enough in it because I'm optimistic that Tammy Abraham will be back. And if he is back, he's such a powerhouse, so much pace, so direct. I don't think that Chelsea will lose that game with Abraham in the team.
I disagree because obviously I'm a Man City fan, but no, I'm going to go down to that, so I'll catch you there. Go and check out Chelsea Fans channel. It's a great channel. Obviously, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but if I was, I'd be right there on it. But anyway,
I'll go to Bournemouth.
Yeah, you need to go and get a train. You're going to be knackered. But yeah, drop a like on the video, subscribe below, comment, and we'll see you soon.